Well, the easy breezy days of summer are over for most of us.
They've been replaced by a more hectic schedule as the kids have headed back to school. The after-school sports are revving up, and many workers wrap up their summer vacations with family.
So, does that mean it's going to be a frantic fall? It actually doesn't have to. Motivational speaker Michael Miller is here to share 3 things to do to be more relaxed,
yes,
which we could all use, because fall does give us, especially when the kids going back to school and all their activities and all the extra demands at work, you start going, okay.
Right, exactly. it gets crazy again.
Yeah.
But maybe we could keep a little bit of that feeling all year long, you know, throughout the fall.
Oh, how do you do that?
Well, the first thing definitely is we have to get real. It ended 2 days ago, right? The summer is over.
9:54.
Right? Exactly. It's done. And we can't like pine away for that. So let's get real and accept that it's done. But we have to remember, we get into routine, and there's beautiful things that go on in this time of the year that's different than the fall, but things that we want. Like the kids are back in school, right? They're advancing, they're growing, they're learning again. Some of the pleasures of volunteering, if you volunteer with your kids, all that stuff makes things more busy. The sports and the athletics and all that stuff comes back. But isn't that what we wanted? Like,
right, remember why you were doing
exactly. I think a lot of us wouldn't have it any other way, and we want it that way. So I think instead of being oppressed by the haste, let's kind of remember, hey, this is pretty good. If we're back at work, right? A lot of us actually look forward to coming back to work now after the summer because we can be more focused. We start to advance the agenda again and get more things done. There's more structure or routine because everyone's around again. That's pretty good. That's not a bad thing. So let's remember it. And you know, the thing is, practicing denial about this doesn't help. Right. It makes it worse rather than better. So
right. I'm always in denial. When I was in Egypt.
That's right.
Exactly. Thank you. Right. Get calendared.
Yeah.
What does this mean?
It's counterintuitive, but you got to get on top of your calendar. If you're not on top of it, then there's no summer relaxation. Right. There's no feeling of peacefulness and relaxation if you don't get it organized. So you got to have one calendar with everything in one place. You know, these folks that have a calendar for school, a calendar for the kids, calendar for their work, does not work. And it's actually, the experts say it's the biggest mistake you can make is have separate calendars in one place. And by the way, that doesn't feel like it's going to relax you. It does. The calendar actually is the key to keeping summer all year long because, first of all, you feel more confident when it's on the calendar. You know what's coming next. And more importantly, you see the spaces. You know, like if something comes up, if you've got it calendared, then you know where there's room to add things. So you feel more confident.
I know where she is. Because our calendars are married.
Right, our calendars are married. And then, well, Dennis works here too, so I thought it was easier to have one calendar. So we use our work calendar because I invite him to things too.
Yes.
So whether you're using
I know where you are today, the rest of the week.
I get little notifications. Scott is going to.
and that reduces your stress, right? When you know where
I know she's going, she's got the story to do. I'm like, oh, good, I don't have to do it today.
you know, and also, I think it's like it's not what we think, but I think that we can maintain some of the summer fun if we have our calendar because you can plan fun.
I remember you telling me, and I know we've moved to the next one, but I remember you telling me, which I tried to do, is that when you write it down, how many minutes it's going to take to do something.
Yeah, try to time it.
Because then you see that you have time. Oh, wait, I have time to go relax or do something.
Yes, and you know, the calendar allows us to say there's not no time, there's time.
This is my favorite one of the 3.
Yeah, the third.
Get to bed early and get up earlier.
Yeah.
You don't want to get up any
I don't want to get up any earlier myself, personally.
I know. You guys get up really early.
No, get to bed early.
Right, yeah, you got to go to bed earlier. First of all, we always look better when we've slept, right? And we look good in the summer, right? You want to look good? Go to bed earlier.
Yeah,
get more rest, right?
It's the truth.
But better than that, to maintain all the busyness that comes and maybe retain a feeling of more relaxation, we need to rest more. And by the way, the research is really clear on this. I read a book. It was How to Get Control of Your Time in Your Life, right? And Fortune 500 executives, they studied them. Very few of them, the most successful ones, get up after 5 a.m.
Get up after?
They get up early. And most of the most important work of our day gets done between the early to mid-morning, like basically before 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Right? So, and I know for me, that is absolutely true. My brain is at its best before lunchtime. After that, I'm shot. So if you want to make time for relaxation, get on top of it earlier and get your rest. That's how you manage stress better, and you feel better when you feel rested. But we stay up too late. We stay up too late.
Your final thought? Go to bed. Okay.
Yeah, everybody go to bed. No,
right now.
No,
3:22.
We don't have to pine away for the summer. We can keep a little bit of it with us if we get on top of the things that make us busy now, and that's in our power. It's not rocket science. It's small things that give us a little
small
freedom
shifts. Yep.
to feel good.
Thanks,
Well, thank you,
Michael.
My pleasure.
For more motivational tips from Michael, be sure to check out his website. It's michaelmillerspeaks.com.